Unfortunately, tonight my two audience members couldn't be here today, so I'm going to do this the best that I can to the best of my knowledge, to pretend as if someone is here with me. Receptionist versus secretary. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Have you ever had to explain your job to someone or have constantly had to correct people when they mistake your job for someone else's? Unfortunately, this is something that happens a lot to people on a daily basis, so I would like to clarify exactly what it is that I do as a medical receptionist. I have actually worked as a medical receptionist at a nursing home facility in Long Branch, New Jersey for over 7 years, and I have a lot of background in the field. I have a lot of certifications. I deal with doctors, I deal with families on a regular basis. So I'm very well versed in a lot of the nursing forms and a lot of the secretarial forms as well for administrators that come in our facility. While there are quite a few similarities between my job and as a medical receptionist and an office secretary, there are also some significant differences that each field holds. Great deals of people are confused on what each position does for their work environment. So here's a more in-depth look as to what a medical receptionist do. Medical receptionists, which is myself, work mostly among doctors and nurses staff on the floors. We deal with a lot of families. We deal with patients. On a day-to-day basis, our job might be paperwork for doctors and physicians, which include charting, updating forms, requesting specific labs and x-ray information from outside sources. As a medical receptionist, to even qualify as one, you actually have to have an extensive background in the medical field or have taken some kind of medical terminology or been a CNA of any sort. You can actually obtain it through associate's degrees, through, education credits. As a medical receptionist, you can practice in nursing homes, hospitals, and other facilities such of that nature. Now we can slowly bring it down a little bit to being like a behind-the-scenes position as an office secretary. Office secretaries mostly work for administrator staff and some families. Their daily schedule would consist of behind-the-scenes paperwork, things that normally you don't see, for family and facility. Helping with getting proper forms signed by family members. They answer phone calls, they type messages, they deliver emails, they check packages, and they accept cash and things like that from other families. Education requirement is mostly an entry-level position. Anyone can do it as long as you have a high school diploma and you can multitask. As a receptionist, you are limited to where you can work just because it is entry level. So you're basically on private businesses and things of that nature. After formally breaking down, the positions individually, to bring it together, I can show exactly how people get confused and how we do share certain things. You have to possess self-control. Some people will call irate, some people will be angry. It's something you have to get used to when you deal with outside people and people that deal with sick family members. Organization is a big thing because you have to be able to multitask and get through the day, a hectic day, doing like 50 things at once. General concept functions that each position does on a normal basis. Writing, computer skills, multiple phone dispatch system. Now that you guys have a feel as to why I say we're different yet on the same level, here's the time to review. Both the medical receptionist and the office secretary have their own field of expertise, yet they still share similar traits. Um, Misinterpreting one job title for another is something that does happen. In the event that you accidentally place someone into another position, lightly ask, what's the difference, or to have them in depth what they do. Thank you again for listening to my speech, and I hope you guys fully understand as to what I do for a living, and good luck on your journey. Bye.